Hi, I wanted to share with you the app I've been working on. It's an app for learning a language. I currently learn Italian and I use it primarily for uh, collecting materials that I want to remember, reviewing them after a period of time, and tracking the progression of my studying in terms of speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So here we go. All right. So this is Italian, and here I have my app with uh, tools, as you can see, and the materials, which are over here, are the materials that need to be reviewed after a period of 10 days, which are preset. These are all my materials. You can scroll down here for more. And here you can see it's a video, which I can view here. And after finishing seeing this video, I can just click here and the counter will reset. This is how I keep track of when I saw this. And also I can use the other tools which you saw before on the top of the page here quickly to translate and other stuff. After doing this for about 30 minutes, which I decided to do for 30 minutes, then I will go to my goals. Here I will actually 20 minutes, I will mark here that I've done, and it will count it as one listening session. Here you can see I've categorized the methods, which are speaking, listening, and reading, into three main goals. Each goal is completed after doing, let's say, speaking for 45 minutes, 3 times. This is reset every week and is counted here as 7 hours, which is a good amount of time for any language and a reasonable one. And here, if I go back, I can see this current week is thumbs down because I haven't reached the goal yet of 7 hours. Here at the bottom, you can see my total advancement in each method. Also, there are the material stats which I gathered. Currently, I have 32 materials in 8 categories, as we soon see. This is the total progress for my learning, and this week has just started. Today is the 30, and I already reached the 1 hour almost out of the 7-hour goal. Last week I did exactly the amount of time that I wanted. It was a bit less because I'm traveling. The week before that, I actually exceeded the amount that I put myself. If I click here, I can see this week and the specifics of what sessions was my goal. I had a goal for 4 speaking sessions, 3 for listening and 6 for reading, which I thought was the proper amount. Why was I thinking that? That's because I was in about 2 months into my learning and I realized I need to speak more to utilize what I currently know, and read more to learn more grammar structures so I can practice. Because in this particular week, I was still lacking a lot of grammar to explore and to practice with my teachers and tutors. So I focused more on reading, which is a very good tool to learn about structures of grammar. Here you can see I can still change some things in this week as in any other week, like the amount of sessions. And let me explain you a bit about how I came to finding these numbers. If I go back to goals, I have a quick link to all of my methods. If I go to speaking, I just see a link to my tutor and language guide program, which is italki. But if I go to listening, I will have a list of all of my materials. In this list, I have categories. The categories are added once you add a new material. If I want to add a new material, I will go to the tools and materials and click on add new material. Here it will ask me if this material belongs to listening, reading, or speaking. If I add it to listening, it will probably be a podcast link or a YouTube link. Then I will give it a title. Then I will give it a category. Here I will most certainly use these tools, grammar and culture, because these are the things that makes more sense in the beginning for learning language. Because when you focus on learning culture and grammar, then you have more to practice when you go to speaking. Once you're more experienced with culture and grammar, then you can add more stuff like blogs and music. Right now that's my focus. And as you can see, there are more grammar and culture and exercises for me to do. Once I do them, I have more things to practice with my tutors, and the numbers for tutoring will go up. Then I will probably add a new week. My next week will be more with speaking and less with reading, writing. And that's like a pendulum. One week I will be more focused on reading and writing to learn and explore these structures and words. And the next week will be less reading and writing and more speaking to practice and really form solid practice into my memory. All the while, listening is probably in the middle, will stay the same. Listening is always good, but these two will interchangeably change every week. One week it will be higher and this lower, and the next week this will be higher and this will be lower. I hope you like it. Thanks for looking.